Hey guys, it's Phantom here, and welcome back to a brand new video, everyone. So in today's video, I am going to be giving my take on the question of whether super packs in the crown shop in Wizard101 are worth purchasing or not. So most of you probably know, I mean, if you're just following the Wizard101 news in general, that once in a while, KingsIsle does decide to release a couple super packs into the crown shop. Now, these packs are typically stated to have a 3 times chance, a higher chance of getting a mount in said horde pack, or a 3 times greater chance to actually get the spell in said lore pack. Just taking a look here, it seems like most of them are actually lore packs, except I think the super decaversary pack is the only one that isn't a lore pack, because yeah, those are all lore packs. And then if I scroll down here, I don't think there's any more. I think that is just about all of them. So what do they have right here? Looks like they got about 8 super packs right here. So this might be the most amount of super packs that they have ever released. I'm not really sure about that, but this is definitely one of the biggest, bringing in of super packs that they have ever done. So this video is definitely especially prevalent now, and I know I should have probably made one in the past, because super packs have been in the game for quite a long time. But you know what? I woke up today, I looked in the crown trap, I saw all of these super packs, so I just kind of wanted to give my opinion on it, and you guys can choose to listen to me if you want, just regarding the worth of actual said super packs, or you really don't have to, but I thought this was something worth talking about anyway. So one of the first things that I want to get into is the drop rates of these packs. So yeah, if you guys do go into the Wizard101 launcher, you go to the page where it states all of the information about the super packs, it will say that it has a 3 times chance of you getting the spell. Now that honestly does sound pretty sweet, on its own, if you're just kind of looking at that statement and taking it at face value. However, the thing is, and I've kind of just thought about this a lot, even before I have done a super pack opening, even when they have been first released into the game, I'm just thinking about it, right? And I realized something. And that is the fact that KingsIsle has never ever released the original drop rates of, their epic items, or really just, I guess, any item in any pack, but the epic items are usually, the items that people do care about, so that encompasses mounts, spells, etc. We don't actually know the drop rates of these things, which I think is a little bit scummy, if I'm really thinking about it, because I'm pretty sure a lot of games actually do release their drop rates, and I know a lot of them are honestly required to. I kind of thought there was some sort of law, sort of protecting against companies who don't actually release their drop rates and just kind of have a full monopoly over the items in your game without giving players necessary information. So right off the bat, I think that's super bad, because you're literally just, you're leaving it up to chance, but you're not even telling people what that chance might be. So that's kind of my issue with all of the loot boxes in this game, which of course encompasses super packs as well. They fall directly into that category, because like I said, seeing that 3 times spell chance, that's pretty sweet if you're going into the crown shop here and looking at this super Grizzleheim lore pack. Let's say you want Ratspin, and you're probably thinking to yourself, well, it's a 3 times chance. If there's any time to actually go for it from the pack, it would be now, right? And while you might be right about that, while the drop rates might be higher, you don't really know how much higher. Well, I guess, okay, it is 3 times, but what I mean is you don't know the actual numerical percentage value when it comes to actually getting those drops. So just because of that fact, I just want to say be wary of super packs and just packs in general. Now, while I think you should definitely be skeptical towards the concept of super packs, there are people, ooh, let me get this Misfit right here. Anyways, there are certain people out there that will say that super packs are just packs, just literally with the title super in front of them. Like they're literally no different from regular packs. And I get kind of angry when I see this, because I really do think that is a piece of misinformation. I really do think that the drop rates are higher in these super packs. I really don't think that at least is a lie, because in the past, in my own personal experience with opening these packs, I have actually done pretty well with getting the epic items, because yeah, as you guys know, the higher drop chances pertain to those epic items. So I have noticed that I have actually gotten those items really quite more frequently from these super packs. I believe I did an opening of the Phoenix Horde pack and I wanted the mount, and I got the mount in within the first 5 minutes or something like that. I believe I also did a Super Pandemonium Horde pack opening as well, and I'm pretty sure I've done even more super pack openings on my channel, and usually, I'm not even gonna lie to you, they go pretty well. Like, there is simply video evidence to prove that I have gotten the items that I want. Not always, okay? It's not a guarantee. That's not what I'm saying, but a lot of the time, I really do get the items that I want from these super packs. So at least to me, that does prove that the drop chances are at least a little bit higher. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie though, to me it does seem like a big difference. Is it actually 3 times? Well, the thing is, like I said, you know, at the beginning segment of this video, we'll never really know because we don't know what the true drop chance was. You know, it could be 3 times, but I mean, if the original drop chance was 0.1%, then that would only be 0.3%, and then it's like, well, okay, you know, where does that leave us? And some people might, you know, assess that and then think, okay, well, maybe that's really not worth going for, because what if it is something like that? What if they really are doing something like that to their players? And then just pasting the label of super on it, I mean, a lot of people would look at that and just think that is pretty scammy and pretty in line with KingsIsle's morals as of late. Now, I'm not really necessarily saying that I disagree with them on that, but I will say for super packs, if there is a specific item that you do want from one of these packs, and the only way to actually get it is from one of these packs, I guess you could craft a bunch of these spells as well. But I mean, crafting spells, you know, it is pretty difficult. A lot of people do really just prefer to go for the packs. I would still probably encourage you to try crafting the spell, seeing if you can get the reagents for it. But, you know, let's say you really do want that juicy rat spin spell from the Super Grizzleheim lore pack, and you are planning to get it from the pack. Like, you do not want to put in the effort at all to get the spell or the spell elements or whatever it is. Like, you want to open this pack, or you're going to open up this pack at some point to try to go for said spell. This would be a good time to do it, I would say, because at the end of the day, just from what I have observed in my own openings, and I know a lot of people do agree with me as well from their very own openings, some definitely, you know, disagree, and that's just because I guess they didn't have very good luck. And that's the thing though, that's another thing with these packs, it's not guaranteed to give you the item you want. You can still open as many fucking Super Wisteria lore packs as you want, and you just might not get the Angry Snowpig. It just might not happen, man. It just might not happen for you. However though, from what I have observed, the drop rates do seem higher, so if there is ever a time to go for these packs for the specific items contained inside of them, then it would be now. I would say try your luck if you were already planning to do this. At the end of the day, I feel like it is a little bit unfair to call super packs a scam, because I really think the people who say that just are mad at packs in general and loot boxes in general for being scams, or like their opinions, you know, fall in line with these certain in-game items being scams, and they just don't like the whole process, which is definitely a fair take to make. But I don't necessarily think that super packs are a scam, because really, if you just look at the evidence, you know, just from a regular opening versus a super pack opening, I really do think that you will notice different things. Is the drop chance actually 3 times? You know what, it might be. I'd say there is a good chance that it actually is, so go ahead and try your luck, but at the end of the day, you don't know your drop rates, you're not guaranteed to get what you want. It's the same as a regular pack, except I really do think the drop rates are a little bit higher, so I want you all to just do what you will with that information. But anyways, that is pretty much going to be it for this video, everyone. I really hope you all did enjoy, and I hope this did help you out. If it did, you could always leave a like or subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it absolutely immensely, and I just want to say thank you all though so much, you know, the people who have been watching my videos, for your continued support. It really does mean the world. So anyways, I will see you all in the next video or stream, whenever that may be, so take care and peace out, everyone.